The dawn of the space age had many of its beginnings in the Santa Susana Mountains of Southern California. For nearly 35 years, thunderous sounds have echoed through these hills. But it wasn't thunder. It was the roar of rocket engines unleashing their enormous power at Rocketdyne's Santa Susana Field Laboratory. Since the day we powered John Glenn into orbit in 1962, we've remained a major player in America's space program. Today, SSFL is involved in many different propulsion, energy, and engine testing programs. By using our experience from the past, we are beginning the history of tomorrow. Situated on 2,700 acres between the San Fernando and Simi valleys, SSFL is a safe, self-contained location for testing. Santa Susana also provides an important safe haven for wildlife, protecting them from ever-expanding housing developments. During the 1950s, Rocketdyne developed engines for the United States Air Force. This experience would lead to one of the greatest accomplishments of all time.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth.
The challenge was given, and Rocketdyne was selected to build the engines that would place men on the moon. 5 F-1 engines lifted the giant Apollo spacecraft into outer space. Once in orbit, another Rocketdyne engine, the J-2, propelled the astronauts on their way to lunar orbit. And when the time came to return, it was Rocketdyne who powered the astronauts safely off the moon. In the early 1980s, America's space shuttle roared to life. And once again, NASA had called on a company they knew could deliver the goods. The Space Shuttle Main Engine, or SSME, was the world's first reusable rocket engine. Testing began at the Coca Test Stand in the mid-1970s and continued through 1988. During those years, more than 325 test firings were performed.